Welcome to the introduction of our infection control program for cleaners. This is part one of a three-part Learning Bite series that covers important introductory knowledge for this training. At a scheduled location, you will meet up with one of our trainer assessors. There, we will have a practical hands-on training session. The purpose? To learn skills, demonstrate them, and be assessed. This is part of an accredited course, which will officially recognise your skills. When we run the practical session, we will put the skills into practice. You will be able to prepare to clean areas, infectious and preventive cleans. You'll learn to do a pre-safety check for workers. You'll learn to identify contaminated and high-touch surfaces and to clean effectively to prevent the spread of infections. You'll be able to record your cleaning activities on a sanitisation report and learn about removing waste, cleaning equipment and exiting the worksite. The three parts we will cover first are Part 1, what do we know about viruses and how we can keep ourselves safe? Part 2, understanding the difference between cleaning infectious surfaces and disinfecting. And Part 3, handling contaminated waste and caring for used microfiber cloths. What do we know of the current COVID-19 and other similar viruses? There are three main ways the infection is passed on. Person to person is the first one. We make contact through handshaking, hugging, or in close proximity to others. That's one reason we encourage social distancing, so we minimise person-to-person transmission. Also by droplets. If someone sick sneezes, coughs, or spits droplets while talking, then these can go directly onto another person or surfaces that are then touched by others. Or by touching a contaminated surface. If we have sneezed into a tissue and we leave it on a table, germs from the tissue can remain on the surface and later someone unknowingly touches the contaminated surface. Please, don't be alarmed by thinking that because a surface we are cleaning may be infected, we will automatically get an infection. The germs need to enter our body, and in large numbers, they can make us sick, mild or serious. If we can avoid or control this, then we're less likely to get sick. So in our tasks as cleaners for schools and government buildings, we're not dealing directly with sick people. It's not like a cleaner working in a hospital. We have less chance of someone ill touching or coughing on us or sneezing over us. However, we still want to use safe practices. Let's set some important rules to keep us safe. Firstly, hand washing will be a normal and regular practice for us. And we will do it correctly with soap and water. So before we start work, we wash our hands. Before donning or putting on our PPE, we wash our hands. When changing or doffing our PPE, we wash our hands. If we have had to clean a room or surface that required cleaning body fluids or known infections, we change our gloves and we wash our hands before going on to the next task. In your learning material is a copy of the 5 moments of hand hygiene from the New South Wales Health Department. Take time to remind yourself of the importance and frequency of hand washing and hand hygiene. Note 3 points which apply directly to school cleaners in the 5 moments of hand hygiene. These are points 1, 3 and 5. Let's change the word patient to people and go over numbers 1, 3 and 5. Clean your hands, 1, before entering or touching surroundings where ill people have been. 3, when cleaning contaminated surfaces or body fluids by someone sick or not sick. Treat all body fluids as possibly being hazardous. And 5, after cleaning the surroundings where ill people have been. Now, if we're a cleaner, working directly around sick people, then all 5 points should be used for our hand hygiene practices. Just because we do not have patience does not minimize the importance of hand hygiene. Another important reminder for us as cleaners: we're often picking up, wiping, or removing soiled items. Fortunately, we wear gloves. However, another important reminder is avoiding touching your face while cleaning, as well as other parts of your face. Especially avoid touching your mouth, nose, and eyes. Why? As mentioned earlier, the germs are a danger when they get inside us. So learn to develop good habits if you need to scratch your nose, wipe your forehead, or sneeze, or other situations when you may want to touch your face. This is one thing we do know from medical studies. Viruses like coronavirus hate soap and water. It kills the virus, and it works just as good as a disinfectant. So washing our hands with soap and water is helping to stop the virus living outside the body. Germs are living things, like humans. They need a good environment to feed and grow. So we use the steps listed earlier to prevent our bodies from being the environments for germs to increase, and we reduce the chances to become sick. In the next Learning Bites, we will look at understanding the difference between cleaning infectious surfaces and disinfecting. It will also include understanding high-touch surfaces and the correct use of microfiber cloths and other disposable material. Please remember to complete and submit the quiz after this video. And one last thing, we'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop us a line to remember@learningsphere.com.au.